UFC Vegas, Tsarukyan versus Gamrot, UFC Vegas 57, Tsarukyan versus Gamrot just took place last night, and that's I'm going to go in for the full card recap. I don't want to, but I need to space it out for my UFC 276 predictions, so I'm doing it. It was an okay card, not the best. Okay, though. Starting with the early prelim opener of, let's just get straight into it. Vanessa Demopoulos, Jin Frey. I thought this was a bit of a robbery. I thought Jin Frey did enough to win the fight. First 2 rounds, Demopoulos did all right with I have to take this. I have to do it. Demopoulos, I just don't see her winning this fight. I thought it was a bit of a robbery. I thought Jin Frey won it. I picked Demopoulos to win, though, so I technically got correct, but Jin Frey should have won that fight, according to the scoring rules. I think Jin Frey won the first 2 rounds based off the better shots, but Demopoulos had a better 3rd round, but it just wasn't enough, I thought. Jin Frey should have won that. I thought she won it. Moving on, she lost, though, so I got correct, technically. Moving on up the card. Now I should break down there, sorry. I just thought Jin Frey didn't win that. I thought Demopoulos... I didn't think Demopoulos won that. I thought Jin Frey won pretty clear. A lot of people thought her one shot... I think a lot of people thought she won, too. Moving on up the card. Mario Bautista versus Brian Kelleher. This was a good performance by Bautista. Actually, a pretty good performance by Mario Bautista, if I do say myself. I know people say, oh, but Umar actually destroyed Brian Kelleher. Look at Mario Bautista, man. He looked awesome out there. Mario Bautista, young, I think, as well. I think he's young. 28 years old. He's turning July 1st, which is just next week. So I guess that just... He's 29. He'll turn 29. Bautista's very good, though. Very, very good. That was a good performance by Mario Bautista. Very good performance. Went out there, submit Brian Kelleher. I expected him to win by KO, but he got a submission. So good ground game from Mario Bautista, and good improved stand-up. You know, he's not just stationary like he was against Trevin Jones and got clipped. So you've seen he can have weird movements. He's been training at the MMA lab with Sean O'Malley. Very good win for Mario Bautista. He got the job done. I think Kelleher at this point is kind of done in his career. I think he can only beat the lower guys, lower cans, I'd say, lower bottom feeders of the bantamweight division, like a Domingo Pilarte that he beat. So good win from Bautista. He got it done. I think Bautista's very good. Maybe one more until a ranked opponent. I know he lost to Trevin Jones, but who cares? He beats him in a rematch probably. Good win from Mario Bautista. He got the job done. Really good performance by him, though. Really good win. That should have been a bonus, but they gave it to Josh Parisian instead. Moises got a bonus. Yeah, final night was Tsarukyan Gamrot. Shavkat go on. Makes no sense why they gave it to Parisian. We'll get to him in a second, but good win from Bautista. Moving on up the card, Cody Durden versus JP Buys. I feel bad for JP Buys. But Cody Durden actually looked good out there. Cody, he got first round KO. Good win from Cody Durden, man. I didn't expect that for him. I feel bad for JP Buys. I do feel bad for JP Buys, and for a lot of reasons. I think you should know it by now. Not just the KO loss, more other stuff. I'm not gonna get into it, but good win from Cody Durden though. You gotta give it to. You can't just say I feel bad for JP Buys. You gotta give the credit to Cody Durden. He got a first round KO, wanted to scrap, and he got the job done. Good performance by Cody Durden. He got the win. Let me see. Cody Durden, you knew he wanted to scrap. You knew he wanted to get one back after that loss to Muhammad Makayev. And he got the win. Good win from Cody Durden. 31 years old. Might not be anything. JP Buys honestly might be cut from the UFC after this one. So good win from Mario Bautista. No, not Mario Bautista. Why am I just looked at his name. Good win from Cody Durden. By the way, I'll go 2 down. Vanessa Demopoulos jumped into Michael Bisping's arms, which was pretty cool. She did that as well. But back to this one. Good win from Cody Durden. He got the job done. Yeah, first round KO. Easily win. JP Bates just wasn't improving his position. It got dropped in the first place and just didn't improve his position. Good win from Durden. Moving on. Up the card. Sergey Morozov versus Haliym Paiva. I don't think this was a robbery. I think this was quite clear, if I'm honest with you. I think Haliym Paiva lost the fight. I think a lot of people thought Morozov won. Paiva was looking good early on, though. Like, this honestly makes O'Malley look good. I know Paiva didn't get the win, but O'Malley absolutely destroyed him in round 1. This making me like... I like his chances a lot more now to beat Pedro Munoz, but that's a bit of a spoiler alert for 276 predictions, but... But Paiva was looking good in round 1. Looking good out there, landing some good shots. I thought it was going to be an upset. Morozov's chinny. Like, a guy of capable power is going to put that guy out. Like, Douglas Silva Andrade put him out for a reason. But other guys will as well. Like, Morozov ain't going far, man. That chin is suspect. But he got the win. Paiva started to slow down. They both started slowing down. But Morozov just had that a little bit more in the tank. So, good win from him. He got it. Paiva's just not good in anywhere. Not really. Good striking here and there, but he gasses out from doing pretty good with it. So good performance by Sergey Morozov. How old's Morozov? He's probably like 33, I think. 33. And he turned it in June. So he turned it like about 12 days ago. Wait. About 2 weeks ago. He turned 33. He won't be anything, but he won. So good for him. I wish Paiva kind of got it because it would have made O'Malley look good. And he's young, Paiva. Good win from Morozov, though. Moving on, up the card. Also, this takedown. I didn't mention that. His takedown timing. Very, very good. Moving on up the card. Shah-Yelan Nurdimbeke versus TJ Brown. Low IQ from TJ Brown. I just don't know what his game plan was. Yeah, he's kind of dumb, not going to lie. He was about to win that fight until Shah-Yelan took it back for himself and got the win. First and third round, he got to go Shah-Yelan. TJ Brown was on his way to actually winning until he went for a stupid Kimura, I think he went for, in like a triangle. Ended on bottom. Judges don't really know damage in a proper way. You know, you see a lot of these robberies. I'll get to the main event, but Shah-Yelan Nurdimbeke won. How old's both of them? How old is both of them? Who would be better? Shah-Yelan won. Okay, this is good. I'm happy Shah-Yelan won, but he also kind of won based off TJ Brown just letting him win. TJ Brown's stupid. He was about to win. Shah-Yelan was landing big shots early, though. You got to give it to Shah-Yelan. Good chin from TJ Brown, to be fair, as well. But Shah-Yelan, Yelan Shah, won the first round. You look good, Shah-Yelan. Really look good out there. And Shah-Yelan won the first round. TJ Brown kind of got the second. Was on his way to winning the third till he just went on bottom. Stupid from TJ Brown, but he better rethink that. Good win from Shah-Yelan. Moving on up the card to the headliner of the prelims, which is, what is it? Carlos Ulberg versus Tafon Nchukwi. Good performance by Carlos Ulberg. Got the job done. First round. I'm never picking Tafon Nchukwi ever again. He has a bit of a sus chin, but Carlos Ulberg is actually on a bit of a momentum streak right now. Looking good for himself. Good win from Carlos Ulberg. Honestly, what a good win. Really good win from Carlos Ulberg. Tafon Nchukwi. I thought was going to get KO, but instead he got KO'd. Oh well. Carlos Ulberg got the win. Adesanya and Volkanovski, and I think Brad Riddell was there as well. So they're all supporting him. Good win from Carlos Ulberg. That's 2 in a row. He's really, I think he's really, like, they say he has 2 extra wins, but I think those 2 extra fights just don't exist. I think he's I mean, I don't know if Topology has it correctly, but I think he's really 2 extra down. If he's 6-1, he's 4-1. If he's 5-1, he's 3-1. I don't think he's 3-1 though. I think he's like 4-1. But yeah, good win from Carl Solberg. Let's talk on Chukwi, Fabio Charant. What's next? I wouldn't mind. But yeah, and Chukwi, I feel bad for him because he was beating up Azamat, but Azamat got a fluke flying out of nowhere, knocked him out, and now he gets KO'd here. It looked like a jab, but it was like a lead hook, and just followed it up. Good win from Carl Solberg. Moving on, up the card, to the main card. Chris Curtis versus Rodolfo Vieira. Good win from Chris Curtis. Honestly, he looked good out there. He actually looked good out there. Yeah, he won. He won against Rodolfo Vieira. I knew Chris Curtis was good though. I knew his skills. Like when he fought Phil Hawes, I was like, you know what? He got caught. Phil Hawes got caught out of nowhere. This Chris Curtis guy seems like a bit of a fluke puncher. But when he fought Brendan Allen, I was like, you know what? You look good against Brendan Allen on short notice, like a week's notice. You look good against Brendan Allen. Now here, you can just see, everyone probably now is jumping on the bandwagon of Chris Curtis. I jumped on it when he fought Brendan Allen. He's good. He's really good. Yeah, just kind of like outstruck Rodolfo Vieira. I thought every round. Some people thought Vieira won the first round. Honestly, Curtis has great takedown defense. No one will take him down. We saw this against Allen. He's really good, man. Wins are aging well. Allen's on a win streak. Beat Malkoon and Alvey. Hawes just won against Deron Wynn 2 weeks ago now. He's good. I like Chris Curtis. I think he's very good. He's a good fighter. I like him. Yeah. I like Chris Curtis. He won the last 2 rounds. Look at the striking. Vieira's toughed it out, though. Vieira did tough it out. But, Curtis won it. Pretty clear, I thought. First 2 rounds. No, Vieira toughed it out, though. Good for Vieira, but he slowed down. The body shots of Chris Curtis, very, very good. Trains of Sean Strickland as well. He's very good. Good win, Chris Curtis. Let's do him versus like a Kelvin Gastelum. Sorry, Gastelum, but let's do him. Gastelum, him versus Derek Brunson. Maybe not Brunson. That's a bit high ranked, but Gastelum seems fair. Let's do that one. Or not a Mavov. I wouldn't do that to a Mavov. He probably would lose. I was gonna maybe think of Nasruddin Mavov, but let's do him. Gastelum. Good scrap. He won. Good win from Chris Curtis. Vieira's decent though, but he lost. Look at the calf kick, but just didn't work out. Moving on up the card, Umar Nurmagomedov versus Nate Maness. Nothing much to really explain here. Umar looked dominant. Good win from Umar. He didn't rush it. He's been 3 rounds now in the UFC because, of course, he got the subs early. Well, against some people like Sergey Morozov, it's in the later rounds, but he won by decision. He went to a decision. Nate Maness, I just don't know why he's so dumb. Like, I understand everyone was of course Umar would probably win. Of course he'd win. But, like, and good luck. Good for Nate Maness. He survived to a decision. But, like, good job, man. You didn't do anything. You didn't even do anything on the feet. He probably would have had a chance if he actually done something. He probably would have got finished if he actually done something, though, to be fair. But because all he was focusing on was just not getting finished, but just surviving to a decision. It's like the mindset of these fighters, man. Like Takashi Sato wanting to survive to a decision other than getting finished by Gunnar Nelson. Who cares, man? Who freaking cares? I'd rather do something than get subbed or something or KO'd. It's better, not just like, oh, I need to survive to a decision. I need to. Like what? You're gonna lose anyways. There's no point. Unless it's like against a good fighter. But like Like, I knew Umar's good, but, like, yeah, it was boring. Really boring. Umar landed some good head kicks, but it's just Umar. Landed some good leg kicks as well. Just menaced in absolutely nothing. Got grappled as expected. Good win from Umar. Yeah. Good win from Umar Nurmagomedov. He won. Good win from him, though. Moving on up the card. Thiago Moises versus Christos Giagos. Good win from Moises. Honestly, good performance by Thiago Moises. It was a good win from Thiago Moises. Good win. Honestly, good performance by Thiago Moises. I picked Umar and Chris Curtis, by the way, and I picked Nchukwi, which I got wrong, but I got Curtis and Umar correct. Thiago Moises, though, got the win. I picked Moises. First round sub. I said heel hook, but he got rear naked instead. Good win from Moises, man. He's a very good fighter. He got an easy win. And got it with his forearm just cranking on the chin of Giagos, and Giagos had tapped. Giagos might get cut from the UFC now. There's no point in having him, or unless you want to feed him to a contender. He's not even that good. I think that's 2 in a row, so they might give him another chance. He beat Soriano and Minus. Good wins. Not good wins at all. Who cares? I know a lot of people would beat them. And how old Giagos? 32. Yeah, they're probably going to cut him. Or just feed him to a contender. But good win from Thiago Moises. He called out Joe Selecki. I don't know why he'd call out Joe Selecki. I don't know. That's he's looking behind him in the rankings. I mean, I get Joe Selecki's good and he's on a bit of a winning streak, but why Joe Selecki? He probably wins it. I think he wins it. Joe Selecki's not really that great. Kind of mediocre, if I'm honest with you. Arguably lost his last fight, or drew. Should have been drawn his last fight against Alex De Silva, I think it was. There's a lot of De Silvas in the UFC. But good win from Thiago Moises. He got the win. Good win from Moises. I'm happy he won. Moving on at the card. Josh Parisian versus Alan Badeau. Not going to give credit to Parisian here, other than... I'm not going to give credit. He looked absolute trash skill-wise. I know I'm just sitting here not fighting at all, but skill-wise, he looked absolute trash. Absolute trash. Same with Badeau. I'm never picking Badeau ever again. Parisian looked good. He's tough. He stayed in there. He got dropped early on. I thought it was going to be the beginning of the end, but Badeau gassed out. And Badeau, absolute trash. You train with Cyril Gane and Nasruddin Imavov. You should look good, especially Gane, you know? They look good. They're on winning streaks. I know Gane just lost to Ngannou, but Imavov's on a winning streak. Gane's probably going to go on another winning streak. Alan Badeau, man. Cut him in the UFC. He's pointless. He's just going to get destroyed in the next fight. Yeah. Good win from Parisian, though. He stayed in there. Almost got finished at the end of the round. I thought Badeau won the first round, but it's off the knockdown, though. And the second round, he got the win. Good win, Parisian. You know what? I'm happy he's still here because we can feed him to some people. Let's do Parisian versus... Where do we do him versus? A lot of low IQ on this card, by the way. I don't know what this card really is, but it was an okay card. Parisian versus someone coming. Someone, I don't know who. But yeah, good win from him. He got it done. Moving on up the card, co-main event. Shavkat Rakhmonov got the win against Neil Magny by guillotine choke. Good performance by Shavkat. He got it done. We expected he'd win. He got it by guillotine. I called guillotine. I didn't say how it was going to go. I thought he was going to get dropped and then subbed with a guillotine. But I said in round 1. But I'm still taking the guillotine choke win. I said guillotine in my prediction video. You can go check back at it. I legit said guillotine win for Shavkat. And he got it done. Good win from Shavkat Rakhmonov. Don't know what's next for him. Maybe him versus the winner of Vicente Luque, Jeff Neal. Jump him up to Gilbert Burns, but I don't want to do that. I want to see Burns in Masvidal, kinda. So, good win from Shavkat. Was just dominating Magny the whole time, basically, in the grappling department. Magny hooked himself and then went backwards, landing Shavkat on top of him. Dumb IQ from Neil Magny. I don't know what's wrong with him. He did it against Chiesa. He did it here as well. Good win from Shavkat. And moving on to the main event, Mateusz Gamrot versus Arman Tsarukyan. Okay, let me take a quick 2 minutes here. I at first thought Gamrot won. I thought it was a good decision. A lot of people were saying robbery in comments and Instagram comments in there. A lot of people were saying robbery, and I was like, you know what, Gamrot, I thought won. I don't know what these people are watching. It was a really close fight, but I thought Gamrot won. But then I see it a lot more, and I'm like, alright, I'm going to rewatch it. Okay, I'm going to rewatch it. And of course, live, I thought it was a bit of, I thought this was all depending on round 4. I thought the first 2 rounds for Arman Tsarukyan. I thought he got the big shots and the body kicks. He was looking really good with that. Round 3, I thought was clear Gamrot. Round 4, we'll get to that. And round 5, it was close back and forth, but I think Gamrot got it with the edging and the grappling at the end, even in the striking. Arman had the body kicks again, but I just think Gamrot landed some shots with the grappling. Now, that made no sense. I thought he had the grappling, so I thought it was even on damage. Gamrot had the grappling. Gamrot wins round 5. 1-2, rounds 1 and 2, Tsarukyan. 3 and 5, Gamrot. Round 4, I thought Gamrot had it because of the spinning back fist. I thought Gamrot had it because I thought it was a slip, but I rewatched it. It was a clean spinning back fist from Tsarukyan, and it was a knockdown. Gamrot was already winning that round. Tsarukyan had the knockdown, so Tsarukyan I thought should have won the fight. A lot of people agree with me. The Burt MMA, the MMA Guru, the Weasel, these type of guys, even they know. Tsarukyan should have won the fight. I'm not complaining though. I'm not complaining. Usually if this wasn't bad. It was I think it was a bit of a robbery, but I'm not gonna complain. You know, I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain. I thought Tsarukyan should have had it, but the judges, I guess, saw it as a slip. Just show the replay, and then judges will see it. Yeah, Tsarukyan had clean knockdown. Put Gamrot on his butt. Yeah, I thought Tsarukyan had it. I'm not complaining, though. It's not as bad as, like, Calvin Kattar, Josh Emmett, where Kattar actually clearly won this one. This was not clear. This was close, back and forth. Gamrot shocked me with his cardio. I'm happy Gamrot actually got it, because Gamrot, we can have him as his timing. He called out Justin Gaethje. Let's do that fight. He'll melt Gaethje, I believe, in the grappling department. Gamrot's really good. Technical skill fight, this one. This was very skilled. Like I say, a lot of fights are skilled, like Piotr Yan, Corey Sandhagen, and that was skilled. But this was really good. This was really skilled. They still kept going. It was sloppy in the striking in the later rounds, but they both were tired. What do you expect? Both were really good. I'm happy Tsarukyan lost because I thought he should have won, but he's only 25, man. And you can only say, like, if these guys run it back, you can have the argument, yes, Tsarukyan should have won the first fight. And then you can justify it then. But now I think people should just let it slide, move on. Just like, we need to, it's annoying with these robberies, man. This wasn't really a robbery. Like, it was, but, like, it was a bad decision, I should say. Not a robbery. That's a strong word to use. Like, Calvin Kattar, Josh Emmett was a robbery. This was kind of more so like a bad decision. I'm not going to complain, though. Give Gamrot his time. It's his time, Gamrot. Just give it to him. Let's move on. Do him versus Gaethje. He called out Gaethje. He called it as Dustin Gaethje, which is good. I wanted him versus Dariush, but I was like, he called out Gaethje. Maybe they do him Poirier, but him and Poirier are training partners, but you can't do that. So let's do him Gaethje. I think he beats Gaethje. Of course, he can get caught, Gamrot, but I think he beats Gaethje in the grappling department. Gaethje ain't gonna have anything. Of course, the calf kicks and leg kicks are there for Gaethje, but Gamrot, he showed good checks. Arman was on the body kick, but he showed good checks. Good leg checks. But yeah, good win from Gamrot. Good performance by both guys. Good card overall. Okay card, let's be real. And yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Of course, And yeah. Okay card. And yeah. Yeah, decent card. Okay card. Peace.